Sacramento, the capital of California, is a storied city with a long history and several visitor attractions. It's about 93 miles northeast of San Francisco, within the Central Valley of California. Notably, the city sits at the confluence of the Sacramento and American rivers, where hot and dry temperatures prevail throughout summer. The town of Sacramento has a rich history, dating back to the mid-1800s and the California Gold Rush. Several buildings still stand from this era and offer an immersive world to walk through. Today, modern establishments occupy these old storefronts, including some of Sacramento's best museums. Sacramento is a modern seat of state government that extends beyond its historical attractions. It offers several places for fun things to do. From fashionable neighborhoods to airy city parks and miles-long bike trails, the city offers many ways to enjoy its nice weather. The best time to visit Sacramento is between spring and fall. This is a great time of year weather-wise, as well as when the city hosts some of its most prominent festivals and events. Want to find the best things to do in Sacramento? Our list of the top tourist attractions will help you decide what to see and do. Number 6. Take a trip over Tower Bridge. The Tower Bridge, also known as the Sacramento River Bridge, connects West Sacramento in Yolo County to Sacramento County in the east. The bridge opened in 1935 and was constructed by Caltrans throughout its lifetime for $4 million. 100 homing pigeons were sent across the state to deliver the news of its opening to residents. The bridge has been renovated many times, but some original equipment still exists. Until recently, it was used by trains, but this was made redundant so that increased traffic could be handled. Number 5. California State Railroad Museum. With more than 200,000 square feet of exhibit space and an emphasis on railroad history, the California State Railroad Museum is one of the world's largest railway museums. Visitors can explore more than 20 locomotives, including some that have been restored and others that have been constructed from scratch. The museum is located in Old Sacramento, a popular destination for tourists and locals alike. The museum houses restored steam locomotives and railway coaches dating from 1862 to 1944. Most of the wagons can be viewed inside, some of which are furnished with dining table settings that show how comfortable they were once. You can walk through a sleeper car as well. The California State Railroad Museum showcases the ways the railroad industry influenced California history. Exhibits focus on railroad history and other related topics. A few prominent displays touch upon the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad and the role early immigrants had in laying tracks. The museum also showcases other aspects of California history, including its water supply, agriculture, and transportation networks. The Kids Corner offers educational programs for children, including the Junior Engineer program for kids ages 7 up to 12. The California State Railroad Museum operates trains along the Sacramento River during the summer, providing visitors with an opportunity to ride on historic steam locomotives or vintage diesel trains. Number 4. State Capitol. One of the top places to visit in Sacramento is the California State Capitol building. The structure was built in the 1860s and underwent significant restoration in the 1970s, updating it to modern building code and preserving some of its most historic rooms. The California State Capitol is the state's main lawmaking building and also houses a museum. Visitors can tour the historic halls and see some of the historical artifacts that have been preserved there, including portraits and various other artworks. They will also be able to see antique furniture. The Capitol building itself is a striking attraction, but the adjacent gardens, in which many trees and plants can be seen, are truly beautiful. Several monuments stand out against the foliage, making it a great place for photos. Since December 1988, a bronze sculpture of soldiers stands in Capitol Park, L and 15th Street, which was created entirely with donations. The memorial commemorates those who sacrificed their lives in the longest war involving the United States. Number 3. Old Sacramento, the Old Sacramento. Historic District is 8 blocks of historic buildings along the city's waterfront, designated as a National Historic Landmark. The Eagle Theater, built in 1849, and other early structures are now part of Old Sacramento State Historic Park, including B.F. Hastings Building and Big Four Building, dating to 1855. Old Sacramento is the oldest part of Sacramento and has more than 50 historic buildings, including several that date back to the 1850s. The area is still home to over 125 locally owned shops, restaurants, hotels, and museums. It's a fun area to wander and soak in the history of the area. Old Sacramento offers a number of fun activities for visitors. Horse-drawn carriages are a popular choice, as are riverboat excursions and railroading aboard vintage locomotives. The California State Railroad Museum and Sacramento History Museum offer 2 first-class museums to explore. In the mid-19th century, this area of the city was seen as a great commercial center. However, floods proved to be a major problem, and the city was raised by adding earth to the low-lying area. Eventually, the focus of the city center shifted away from this area, and it became an impoverished red light district. In the 1960s, redevelopment led to what can be seen here today. Number 2. Adventures on the River. Sacramento is situated along the Sacramento River. That means that people have access to water in and around Sacramento. There are many opportunities for whitewater rafting and river adventures in Sacramento. It's one of our favorite attractions here. Folsom Lake State Recreation Area is an excellent spot for kayaking or canoeing. In Fair Oaks, try river raft rental and bike for whitewater rafting trips along the American River. Their BBQ lunch comes with the price of admission. Rafting trips on the American River in California's Sacramento region offer a more remote and natural experience than rafting elsewhere. Rafting in Placerville, Coloma, or Lotus provides you with the opportunity to select your own outfitters and get a glimpse of nature that is often missing from city life. Number 1. Sacramento Mural Tour. The Sacramento Wide Open Walls Festival has been a big part of the addition of more murals around the city. The festival features a new mural every year, commissioned by a diverse group of artists. The tours are led by talented people with wide experience in art and design. Sacramento is teeming with fantastic street art. You will see examples of art throughout the city. You can easily make your own mural tour.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other recent videos from 10 Minutes Travel, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.